again. It's a rich thing.
Welcome back to another video. I hope everybody's doing fine and well, having a great day. Welcome if you are new. So we're going to be taking a look today. I did show you these products briefly, very briefly in my last video. So we're going to be taking a proper look at these today, and we're going to be using mostly the Polygel kit. So this Modelones Remove Plus 3-in-1 formula, I have done a full video on this, which was my last video. I'll leave it linked at the end. So we're going to be skipping that, and we're going to go straight onto the gel polishes. So this is a 6-piece kit. These are all in the Amazon Prime Day deals, guys. So go and check out my Amazon store, or I'll leave them linked below. Last day today. If I get this video out on time, it could be all over for all I know. I don't know, we'll see. And I didn't know they had this nail care kit. Love that, need it, gonna get it 100%. Right, so this is obviously a pink set. I'll just quickly show you a couple of the colours. So I will swatch them and show you the colours quickly. A couple of them did look very similar in the bottle, I must admit. But once I'd swatched them, you could see that they are all different. So there we go, that is them all swatched. It's just that perfect pink set. It's got every shade of pink you'd ever need. If you need a really pale base colour pink, you've got that. If you need a Barbie pink, that's there. Neon pink, cherry pink, and it's got your kind of perfect pink. It's got every pink you would ever need, hasn't it? I like that. Very, very cute pink set. So moving on now, we've got the Modelones 32-piece set. There's quite a few of these available, I think, and they're so cheap. They're cheap before the Prime Day deals. So this set that I went for, it's kind of full of just every colour pastel shade you would ever need. There's a couple more kind of pastel neons, but I'm not going to be swatching this whole kit. I am going to use some of the colours out of it today. Loved this one. Jam-packed full of rainbow. I want to say holographic, but it was more rainbow than that. Very pretty. This one I had to swatch it because I don't think I've ever had a gel like this. Just a clear gel, but it's got heart sequins in there. I think it had stars and butterflies in there as well, and a little hollow fine sparkle. Really, really unique little gel polish. I thought that were really cool. And I thought as well, with it being transparent, you could literally put this over the top of any colour. I love kind of yellows like those hearts over the back of a neon pink. I love those colours together. And then we've got this one again. It's just jam-packed full of hollow and sparkle. Look at that. It looks very similar to the one I just showed you, but I think this has got like a jelly base gel to it rather than it being a transparent base gel. This looks like it just could be the same glitter but with a pink jelly base gel. And then I will just quickly show you this one, and I am going to swatch this one because it is stunning. And I think they've actually got this in a set of 6. I know they've just brought out some new Hema free gels, and they have got a set of 6 with these kind of effects. They look so good over a black as well. It completely transforms them. Right, and lastly, before we get started, we've got a laser top coat in this set as well. So this is just a completely transparent top coat full of ultra fine glitter, but it's super, super holographic. And then we've also got your regular top and base coat, and we've got a matte top coat in this set as well. I like this tray as well. It's perfect to stick in your drawer to hold all your gels together, isn't it? Right, so shall we get this Polygel kit unboxed? I'm just gonna go through it, and then I'm going to be using the contents of this Polygel kit to do a little set of nails today. So we've got your little leaflet there, but we're not going to read that, and I'm just going to throw that to the side. So we'll start off with the jewel forms. I like them jewel forms. They're not bad jewel forms at all. We've got your little bottle of slip solution, and then we've got little nail clippers and your classic Modelones brush and spatula tool. So it's spatula tool on one end and your polygel brush, it's like an oval gel brush on the other end, isn't it? Then we've got your 180 grit nail file, top coat and base coat excuse me, and then we've got your 8 tubes of polygel. So they're 15ml, comes with number 1 and number 13, which is the white and the clear. And then we've got a couple of kind of nudie pinky colours, and I think there's a glittery colour in there as well. I will give them all a quick swatch in a minute. Guys, how cute is this lamp? USB Type C. So I initially thought it was just one of these little kind of Can you see what I'm doing there? I didn't know it had a back to it. So it's just like a miniature version of a full-size lamp. I thought it was so cute, as you can see. So it's got a touch button on top. I like that. And we've got a 30 seconds and a 60 seconds, and the 60 seconds is a low heat mode. So it's actually a really cute little lamp. You can fit all 4 fingers in, look, as well. I think you would have to put them on an angle like that, but you can fit all 4 fingers in. You'd obviously have to cure your thumbs separately, but I really like that. So I am going to swatch these on a little bit of white, lint-free white, but for the clear, I just wanted to quickly show you it on a swatch stick, because you can't really see how clear it is on a white lint-free pad. So that's quite a thick dollop of polygel, and it is crystal clear. It is actually a good clear polygel. They are quite difficult to find. They're normally cloudy or milky, but it's a good one. So I just turned my lights down a little bit to try and show you that glittery one. It's just like the glittery top coat that I showed you. It's just a clear polygel with a really fine holographic glitter in there. So that's all 5 of the other colours. Obviously the clear's missing off that. I think it's just like a nude kit with an added glittery polygel. It's got your standard clear, white and kind of nail bed colours. Right, so let's get on with this quick bit of nail prep. I'm just pushing all my cuticles back, and then I'm scraping away any dead skin on my nail bed. This will cause lifting, so I always say get rid of as much dead skin as you possibly can. And then I'm going to use a buffer, and I'm just going to buff off your natural nails. Got a shine to it. Give all that a good buff, get it nice and scuffed up. And then I'm going to go in with Modelones dehydrator and primer duo. So a good dousing of the dehydrator, and then the primer, you don't need to douse your nails with that, just a little coating. And both of these are air drying products. They don't need to go in a lamp, obviously. So before I base coat my nails, I'm just going to pick out all the sizes of my dual foams. You don't want it to fit like a press-on or a gel X. You want to make sure you've got enough room for the product. It's not going to be like a press-on, so you do need to kind of act like it's half a size bigger than a press-on or a gel X. You need room for that product. Right, and like always, I like to start with my pinky. So I've put the pinky on a nail tip display stand, and I totally forgot I need to base coat my nails first. So quick coating of the Modelones base coat, and that's gone in the lamp for 30 seconds. So I've pulled some colours out of the 32 piece kit. I've got a pink, green, blue, purple, yellow, and I'm using the clear polygel with the glitter in it, and I'm just putting the tiniest amount, and I still put too much in. I wanted these to be kind of jelly like, but they ended up so creamy. Modelones gel polishes are so pigmented, but I went with it. So I put a tiny bit of gel polish and just mixed it using the spatula end of the brush. I've put some of the slip solution in my dish. I always put a bit of slip solution on my spatula, and it stops your polygel from sticking to it. So the colour, this coloured part is going to be the tip of the nail. I put far too much in, so I've just took some of that out. So I'm getting it nice and straight. I didn't want these right to the end of the dual form, so I've kind of done them a medium to long length. So this colour has just gone on the tip, and I've just faded it off halfway up that dual form. So that's gone in the lamp for a full 60 seconds cure. Whilst that pink is in the lamp, I've gone on to, this is going to be the ring finger. Same thing, I've put a tiny little dot of the purple gel polish in with the polygel, and again that's going to go in the tip end of the dual form. And every nail is going to be exactly the same, just a different colour. I'll just show you this one more. So when I'm fading it off, I kind of just press it and smudge it into that dual form and just fade it off. Make sure it's right up the sides of the dual form as well. You don't want any gaps. Yeah, I wanted it a little bit more transparent because that's them all done. You can see the glitter, but just not as much as I would have liked. So that's them all cured and prepped and ready to go. So going back to my pinky again, this is what we're going to use to apply the nails now. So I'm using the pink out of the polygel kit, and just a little blob, I hate saying blob, in the cuticle area. Keep it nice and thin at that cuticle area and just fade it off over the back of that blue. You don't need to completely cover the blue. As long as there's enough polygel there to apply it, you've filled the dual form, it's got a thick enough apex, there's enough product in there that the nail's not going to snap. Thin at the cuticle area and thick towards the middle, exactly where that fade is should be the thickest part really. Place it onto your nail gently but firmly. Make sure it's fully attached down the sides, make sure it's not touching your skin, and then give that a full 60 seconds cure, or you can just do a quick 20-second flash cure and then fully cure them all at the end. It's up to you. So I've jumped one nail. I will just show you doing one more because again they're all going to be applied the same. So a little blob in that cuticle area, keep it quite thin at the cuticle area, make sure that polygel is right up the sides of the dual form, you don't want any gaps, and just fade it off over the back of the colour. So when I'm applying it, I always apply it with a little gap at my cuticle area, and then I'll just slide it into place like that. And once I'm happy with it, full 60 seconds cure. If there is any that's leaked out, just put some alcohol on your brush and clean it up before it goes in the lamp. So that's them all on. Now for the fun part, the satisfying part, give them all a little twist and a pull and pop all them dual forms off. There we go, that's what they look like before we go in with the file. So all we're doing with the file is just getting rid of that lip. When you use dual forms, they've kind of got a lip all the way around the sides and at the cuticle area. So just use a file and just get rid of that lip. Be really careful around your cuticle area. Use an old file, or if you're using the new file that's in the box, use an old file to get rid of the sharp edges. Just be very careful when you're doing your cuticle area. Just get rid of all that lip all the way around. Make sure the tip of the nail is nice and straight as well. Make sure they're all the same length, and then I'm going to go in with a buffer and I'm going to buff all the shine off these tips. Right, that's them all filed and buffed. Give them a really good clean now before you go in with any nail art. They're looking so cute. Right, so somebody gave me a tip when I'm using stickers to use a foil gel, a foil glue. What you use with foils, the stickers stick down really well. I was using the tacky layer of a base coat, so I thought I'll try that today. I'll try using foil gel to help my stickers stick down really well, and it worked brilliantly. I'm going to do this every time now. So that foil gel's being cured in the lamp. These are the stickers that I'm using. They kind of look like airbrush, don't they? I don't know where I got them from, guys. If I can find them, I'll link them below. I think I originally got them in a Colourful July mystery box. Get these fully pressed down, and if you've got any hanging over the edge of your nail, make sure you trim that just a little bit shorter than your nail so that you can seal it in with a top coat. Really important to trim it away from the edges. Every nail is going to be the same. I wasn't sure whether to keep my ring finger, the purple one, as an accent nail and do a massive bling nail, but I decided against it. I did decide in the end to do every nail the same because I thought they were so pretty and quite busy anyway that it didn't really need a full bling nail. But that doesn't mean to say I didn't go all out with the bling, because I did. And I've left my thumb empty because that's going to be used for a short or a reel for TikTok. Make sure your stickers are fully stuck down, because any little gaps your top coat will go under that sticker and cause it to poke out and lift, and it doesn't look very pretty. I'm just gonna do the rest of these off camera now quickly. Right, that's all my stickers on now. I'm going to go over them with the Modelones top coat, and if you see, I don't go straight over the top of that sticker. I brush the top coat upwards first. I'm kind of sealing all the edges of that sticker before I then brush over it with the top coat, just so that none of that top coat goes under it. I haven't done my ring finger yet because I was going to do a big bling placement on it, but decided to just do it the same as the other nails. So I've pulled out some opal rhinestones and some transparent rhinestones and my little 0.8mm caviar beads. I've got some 0.6mm as well. I don't think I used those. So I'm just going to do a cuticle cuff on each nail. I'm going to do pink on the pink, green on the green, blue on the blue. And as for the purple, I did a mixture of all three colours on that nail. So I will just let you watch, guys, and I'll see you back at the end. So there we go, guys, that is then finished. I think they turned out really cute. I'm glad I didn't do a big rhinestone placement on this nail because I think they're quite busy nails anyway, that they're just perfect the way they are. I don't even think they needed any rhinestones actually, but I love them. I think they are so cute. I love those stickers. I will try my best to find some for you. Anyway, that is it for today, guys. Don't forget to head over to Amazon Prime and check out all the Modelones deals. Everything I've showed you in today's video is on offer. It's going to be the last day probably when this video goes out, so don't miss out. Stock up on all your empties. If there's anything you've wanted to try for ages, now's the best time to try it. All links will be down in my description box. I'm pretty sure my discount codes work on top of the deals. There's a sale on the website. It's all going on this week, guys, but today is the last day, so don't miss out. Thanks for watching. Please remember to give the video a quick thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and hopefully I'll see you all back in my next one. Take care. Bye.